divided into 3 steps. The first step is that of being a cartographer. Children will make a map of their surroundings to become more aware to opportunities of change around them.
What does a cartographer do?
He makes maps.
He makes maps. A cartographer is somebody who actually makes maps. We didn't have any ships or planes or anything to record the land. People used to travel just by their feet. So they would travel and they would track it. So then they used to put that onto a little paper. They say, okay, here is, remember X marks a spot, and here are trees, here is something, and this is the way to go to find this village. As our ability to see the world grew, our maps became richer and richer and richer. Now look at Google Maps. Google is a cartographer. Basically, look at how we can see the map. Now we can see a world with all the details. But unlike cartographers who only map the physical space, that means this is the house, this is the street, this is the bus stop, this is the mountain, this is the river, designers map even with their heart. You know, when we're sitting for lunch, typically I find that Om tends to sit alone. I wonder why. That's my hotspot. So what is a hotspot? A sad face. It's with the heart, that's the emotional, the social. Grade 6 has got girls and boys sitting separately. How interesting. It's always how? Interesting. It's not saying, that's a problem. It's how interesting. Why do we use the word so how? Interesting. Rather than say, look, there's a problem.
Because we say it's interesting because there could be a reason behind why it's being there.
We don't know it as yet. So we cannot assume this word. Assume that there's a problem. This is not what designers do. They look at this mapping and use a very beautiful word. Can anybody tell me what the word they use? And I will give you the starting letter. Now we're opening up our observation not just of the eyes, of the heart and the mind. Tell me the various situations and scenarios in which we can open up our eyes, hearts and minds. Let's start with the big one. Big one. Give me the next one. Bathrooms. Then classrooms. Library, thank you.
When you ask children to look for opportunities of change, ask them to look through 3 lenses: the lens of physical, social, and emotions.
As children walk out of the classroom to identify their hotspots and bright spots, it might be a good idea for the teacher to accompany the student and ask them questions as they draw the maps.
What is the reason maybe that this situation kind of affected you and you said, okay, let's take that?
Because mostly whenever we are leaving from school, this whole area is completely wet.
Okay.
We see that the mops over here are like over there and they're always dirty.
Okay. And this is the bright spot or hot spot?
Hotspot. Because I slipped there.
Oh, you have slipped. So that's a story.
The session on cartography will end with children drawing or describing their maps and sharing it with their classmates. It will end with children sharing their thought process on what they think about their own surroundings.